Alright, what's up guys? So this is round 2. It took like a little bit over an hour break. So it's 4:42. And let's see if we can really only need 45 minutes to hit my 2-hour mark, but I really was going for 3 hours before. 2 hours is say 2 1/4, so I'll go a full hour. Alright, so let's look at our things to do here. If game state in obsolete. So I think I'll take care of, oh wait, draw animation 2 client, but notice that for client 2 during the draw animation the cards are not visually displayed in their staggered position. Okay, yeah, we fixed that. Waiting other player bug. I don't know if that's still around, and I think I already noted that. Yeah, I think I did. Okay, so let's check this one out. If game state in. So let's do if. Alright, let's just say game state. Let's. Okay, that's not gonna work. We're gonna have to do dot game state in. That should do it. Okay, well this is actually the only other place, really. Okay, cool. Hey, less work. It's better for me. Okay. If current game state is in none waiting other player, the draw one. Okay. Game state in none waiting other player, the draw one. Current client do not send editable, and this is for skeleton deck. So we might actually need this because skeleton deck is gonna be okay, yeah. So this is for appending and popping and clearing the deck. Okay. Ah, there's a variation. Game state not in. I just got lucky finding that. Not in. True. Okay. So this is this is only before um, this instance, none waiting on the player to draw one. This is only before the player starts typing in their name, which is the draw animation display. Um, so we have initial deck append. An initial deck append, I'm guessing, acts like basically like the data transfer attribute does. Is now this is for popping deck. Because during the initial stage of the game, we do append to the hand and we pop from the deck. And this would get transferred if we trying to think about this. Having trouble. So we have an append to the hand and a pop from the deck. Okay. Now that, like, does that need to be transferred? Does that need to be transferred? Honestly, I'm just not sure. Pattern name string is equal to skeleton deck. If other client bool is equal to true. Game object game state not in. Leave as is. Game object is used here instead of create game because sometimes you need to reference other game. So we don't want to apply this during the draw animation section. After reviewing this entire function, contemplating the logical requirements associated with initial deck append conditions, I added this section so that it simply returns after appending the card, doing nothing else. This is because the setup function, which ultimately ends up calling append 108 times and creating the master deck, is called from the server client number 1 and client number 2 in this instance. Only this instance. Initial deck append is equal to true. This means that there is no requirement for data transfer or any extra functionality that would normally be required when performing an append from one point a server client 1 or client 2. Also, the card group name is assigned at the same time during setup, so that is not required to be done here as is usually done either. Okay, that's like word salad, but okay, so whenever we append an initial deck append is true, we just return immediately. Okay, and that happens on all 3 points: server, client 1 thread, client 2 thread. Okay, now as far as the pop from the master deck, what about the pop? Is that transferred? Because we end up, let's see, let's go to it's locations, the draw animation. It's not there. It's not the draw 1. Okay, it's actually the draw 2. Okay, yeah, that's right. So the bug that we just fixed, that was in the same section, and that was because it was being weeded out the XY value changes for the draw animation. Okay, now this is in the draw 2, so game state is no longer going to be the draw 1, and this is what I was talking about. This is whenever we choose our card and it's appended to the hand. So this is after that section. Okay, so if the first time we pop from the master deck. Like, okay, so going through the different reasons we would call, what is it? Not a decline by 167. Let's see. Skeleton deck. That's what we need to search for. Okay, so this wouldn't happen. This wouldn't happen at the beginning stage during the draw one. I'm just like, what if we the only thing that we do during setup is append to the master deck. We don't, and that is taken care of by initial deck append. Then once we get past setup, then it's the draw one, and the draw one doesn't deal with cards at all. And then the draw two is when we start the draw two is whenever we start the draw animation visuals. So I think I'm pretty sure that we would be able to like nix this. I don't think this is necessary. I'm pretty sure it's not, because we have the game state is none, waiting other player. Yeah, cards are not dealt with in this section at all. So why did I have it this way? I guess maybe before the draw one included more than what it does, maybe? Or honestly, I'm just not sure exactly why I had this. So since this encompasses the very earliest stages of the game, I think what I can do is just disable it and test it. So we're gonna disable it, and then we're just gonna put pass here, and let's just test this a couple times and see what we get. So let's run the server. Oops, we can't because we have this caution at. Let's try this. Okay. I just realized something. I don't think I reset the game state in round reset. Hmm. Okay. So that needs to be checked. So this would stop it from being sent if we did try to send it at the earliest stage of the game, but we wouldn't. So this should be nullified, which means we shouldn't be receiving it at the beginning of this game either. Um, so the only time game state is set to none is at the very beginning. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we can disable this. I think that's dead code. I don't think we need that. Okay, something happened. I don't know exactly what happened there. Okay. Okay, yeah, so it didn't cause any bug. Yeah, so that's fine actually. So we're good there. So I'm pretty sure we can keep this removed. So I'll just put 9, 9, 5, 24 disabled. I realized this. Disabled and realized I'm almost 100% sure. Yeah, so that's dead code almost certainly. So cool, we got rid of some more dead code. And good riddance. Okay. Now, let's go on to our scare the shit out of me. Okay. Um, hopefully it's still working. Headset. Mic. Check it, check, 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 check. Yeah, it looks like it's still working. Okay. What's next here? Okay, let's go back to things to do. Reset game state and random reset. Let's hold off on that. Let's finish this. If game state in, search entire project for instance of if game state in, and we'll do that again just to double check. Game state in. Alright, so we got this one. Just disable. Okay. Disable that one. That's old client. Okay, yeah, that's it. And then there's the game state not in. Yep, that's it. Okay, cool. Alright, so we took care of that. So let's put that in devlog. Reviewed all instances, variations of game state in code since Alright, so now we're moving on to the next one. And just to be safe, let's look for all instances of game state just to see what we got going on with that. Okay, yeah, we're good. Yeah. Okay. And reset game state in round reset. Realize this isn't reset in round reset. Should it be? Should other game adders be reset? During this. It's a good question. I'm not sure about that. Hmm. Well, I don't think we need to reset it because it gets set at the beginning of progression again, since round reset is going to it's gonna reroute to the draw 2, and then it's gonna immediately be set to the draw 2. Yeah, so I don't think we need to reset it. Yeah, I don't think we do. It's gonna be reassigned like right after. And as far as progression, I mean, as far as the progression text, that one I'm not sure about. Hmm. Okay. So progression text. Okay, so it renders this. So, what does it initially start off as? What is it initially? Initially, it's set to progression text, right? Yeah. Okay, that's an entirely different object. Um, yeah, so Okay, so I still don't really know if I do progression text equals just a blank thing. Is that going to um I done forgot, why did I want to change the progression text to that? Why would I want to change it to... Oh, about resetting it. Gotcha. Okay. Um. Okay, right, because yeah. Um. I know it's in draw window main. Honestly, it's fine. I'm not even worried about it. It's just gonna say the winners, and then it's going to then it would start over. And so here's what we can do to fix that. Um, we can make it Okay, we got that figured out. Easy, easy. Um, game selected choice equals yes, another game selected choice equals yes. Game prog text assigned function resetting the game, game, other game. True. Okay. So we fixed that, so we don't need to reset it. So let's just put that right here. Now need to reset progression text, since it will be reset. Oh, well this is, what about if it's not the end of the game, dumbass? Yeah, I don't think any of that stuff's gonna need to be reset. I'm pretty sure about that. I'll put that in notes. Okay, so it looks like our next bug is gonna be this visual display bug. Um, uh-oh. Oh, that was weird. Wait, why did... Uh-oh. Okay. So it's gonna be this bug right here, where the card disappears. Okay. And we'll just verify it's for both clients. And the card's gonna fly away and disappear, yeah, okay. And it's not visible for either of them. Okay. So this is during the draw animation, their draw card disappears after landing in its spot. So this will be our current issue. The draw animation disappear bug. Alright, 9524. During the draw animation for both clients after they choose their draw card, it moves visually to the hand location but then disappears. Yep, and I'll put this is where we're gonna stop. So it's 5:45, and we're gonna say that we continued reviewing, or we really reviewed round reset to determine if we need to reset any game matters. Determined that we do not reset any of them. Just put identified our next bug to focus on disappearing draw card go ahead and stage and commit and push our changes. So we'll go right here and we're gonna put our time in. Man, I like this little playlist I found. This like little section of YouTube music. It's nice. It's kind of what I was always looking for good coding music, and like it's hard to pinpoint what is good. Your preferences change over time and stuff, but anyway, I like this style. So we 442 to 550. So that's gonna be an hour and 21 minutes, and then an hour and 8 minutes. So 2 hours and 30 minutes. So 2.5 hours. That's good. 3 would have been better, but 2.5 is decent. So let's cd out to our root project directory, which we have done. We're going to do git branch, make sure we're on the secondary branch, and we are. So now we can do git add dot to add everything. We ignore those lf warnings. We can do our git commit -m double quotes, paste that devlog message in, double quotes close. We successfully committed our changes. 14 files change, 109 insertions, 77 deletions. Now we're going to do git push Canasta secondary. So Canasta is the repo, secondary is the branch, and it successfully pushed those changes. Now we can go ahead and close that out, and we're gonna why is all my stuff, oh there it is. Here, let's copy that, go to backup, delete the old one, paste in the new one, go to text, devlog, go all the way to the end, make sure it's today's date, which it is. So now we can go back here and change this to today's date. Alright, so that's it guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna get some good sleep soon, and tomorrow's Friday, pick it up. Hope that I get some good rest, and I'll be able to like get maybe like 3 hours solid in or more, and we can make some real good progress. We're getting closer, get to this next section where we get out of the beginning stage of the game. Would be really nice. I've been like kind of trapped in that section of the game for a long time, working out the kinks at the very beginning. It's been a process, but I'm happy with the progress so far. It's looking good. It looks like the core systems are working. We need to modify that delay. It makes everything wonky, but that's going to be done at the end. Just want to make sure, like, play it safe until, you know, so I can debug the other bugs and then like drop that, you know, then make it nice. You know, I want to get it working get it all working, and then I can like make it a little nicer. Doesn't have to be perfect. I just really want to finish the project at this point. Not so much worried about like aesthetics and, you know, how beautiful and clean the game is. It's just really to finish the project. So yeah, tomorrow we'll pick it up. Hopefully we get to, you know, further sections of the game, take care of that visual bug, and I noticed it in a few different places where that was happening. I suspect it might have something to do with the dirty of the cards. Like when it visually updates, there's a attribute called dirty, and if it's set to 0, it doesn't redraw the cards. I think for some reason the dirty is being set to 0 when it shouldn't. But we'll figure that out, and hopefully fixing that one bug will fix those other visual bugs as well that seem to mimic that behavior. And then honestly, after that, knock out that visual bug. Um, then we can start running through the rest of those functions in the progression file, which seems like a lot. There's another like 1,200 lines we haven't got to, but it's, you know, I think it's gonna start going a lot faster here. So hopefully it does, and yeah, I'm excited to finish this shit, man, and move on to bigger and better things. All right.